What is meditation? Well, first of all, I just wanted to mention that I have many years of experience meditating. I have a wonderful informal teacher, I'd like to say, John Butler, who I learned from mostly by reading his books and listening to his YouTube videos. But I did have a chance to meet him in person when I went on a silent meditation retreat in England. So I had that personal contact with him, which was important to me to have. And I've been meditating for many years now. What is meditation? Well, the way that I've learned is meditation is working with attention. Attention without, on the exterior world, by using your senses, feet on the ground, listening and looking, which if you wanted to use a word for it, it would be called mindfulness, which is a popular word to use these days. But simply put, it's using your common sense, feeling your feet on the ground. You become connected to the earth, the stillness of the earth, listening to the sounds, rising and returning to silence and stillness, and looking at what's in front of you, coming to the present. And this brings you to stillness. And it's a great way to start to prepare yourself for deeper depths of meditation. In deeper depths of meditation, you turn your attention within. Which can also be called interior prayer or prayer of the heart. You gently close your eyes and you bring your attention within. The way that I learned is by using a mantra, which is a word or a phrase that you can put your attention on that you silently repeat over and over. As distractions take your attention away from the mantra, you gently bring it back to the mantra over and over. Difficult at first, but with practice, it gets easier and easier. And in the beginning, for me, as I silently repeated the mantra, it opened up and came in waves. And it was a significant moment because it was exactly how John described his experience. I was experiencing the same thing. And I knew that I was onto something special, something great, and that encourages you to continue forward as you see results and progress. But it's important not to be too concerned with results, because it takes you away from what's important, and that's being present. Your effort and your patience will reach the goal. And this brings us to the question of what is the goal of meditation. When I first started out, I had this idea of becoming enlightened. That was one of my goals. But as I continued to practice and go deeper in meditation, that goal simply dissolved into something greater, into love, love for the work that I consider is my greatest work and most important work, the work of meditation, the work of prayer. And I don't differentiate the two, meditation and prayer. To me, meditation is what I always thought prayer should be. It's the same thing to me. So the goal of meditation, I discovered, is union. And deep in meditation, you realize that union. You go beyond the body, you go beyond the mind, and you come to stillness and peace. There's so much separation in the world today, whether it's the color of our skin, our beliefs. I'm right, you're wrong. In meditation, you go beyond that. You go beyond the separateness, and you come to oneness, to wholeness, to union, to love. Your love deepens. And it sets you on a path of love and realization of who you truly are. For me, I quickly fell in love with meditation, and it became a labor of love. And that's my path, that's my way, the way of love. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about meditation. If you'd like to know anything else about my story, about my life, about meditation, please let me know. I'd love to talk to you about it. I hope everyone is doing well. Take care.